Assalamu alaikum. This math for class 6 ratio chapter. Ratio is one kind of fraction. See different ratios. Simple ratio, the ratio of two quantities, only two quantity. Example 3:5. Only two quantities here. The first one is antecedent, 3 is antecedent, and last one, the 5, is subsequent. Here 3 is antecedent and 5 is subsequent. Ratio of less inequality, if antecedent less than subsequent, is called ratio of less inequality. And if antecedent greater than subsequent, is called ratio of greater inequality. Unit ratio, see 7:7, antecedent and subsequent both are equal. Inverse ratio, inverse, see 3:5, 3 is antecedent and 5 is subsequent. If we write 5 as antecedent and 3 as subsequent, this is called inverse ratio. 3:5. First we have to write 5, then we have to write 3. This is called inverse ratio. Equivalent ratio, 12:15. Equivalent means we have to divide or multiply antecedent and subsequent by the same number. This antecedent is 12 and subsequent is 15. To make it equivalent ratio, we can multiply 12 by 2 and 15 also by 2, or we can divide 12 by 3 and 15 also by 3. To divide or multiply antecedent and subsequent by the same number, here 12 is divided by 3, that we are getting 4, and 15 is divided by 3, we are getting 5. Then equivalent ratio of 12:15, 4:5. If we multiply this 2:5, the equivalent ratio, we can multiply 2 by 2 and 5 by 2. If we multiply antecedent by 2, it is 4, and if we multiply subsequent by 2, it is 10. 4:10. If we multiply antecedent 2 by 3, it will be 6, and subsequent 5, if we multiply by 3, it will be 15. 6 is to 15. To multiply or divide by the same number. See equivalent ratio of 2:5. Here 2 is multiplied by 2, 4. 5 is multiplied by 2, 10. Again 2 is multiplied by 3, 6. 5 is multiplied by 3, 15. 2 is multiplied by 4, 8. 5 is multiplied by 4, 20. Then 3 equivalent ratio of 2:5 is 4:10, 6:15, and 8:10. Mix or compound ratio, antecedent multiply antecedent, subsequent multiply subsequent. See here 2:3 and 5:7, two simple ratio are given here. Here antecedent is 2, here antecedent is 5. We have to multiply antecedent, 2 multiply 5, 10, and we have to multiply subsequent, here subsequent is 3, here subsequent is 7, then 3 multiply 7, 21. Therefore, the mix or compound ratio is antecedent multiply antecedent and subsequent multiply subsequent. This 2 multiply 5, 10, 3 multiply 7, 21. 10:21. If there are given 4 quantities of C, 2:3 equal to 8:, blank. Fourth quantity is blank. There are 4 quantities. This is first quantity, second quantity, third quantity and fourth quantity. The formula is C, first quantity multiply fourth quantity. These are called marginal quantity. First quantity and fourth quantity are marginal quantity. Equal to, this is equal to second quantity multiply third quantity. See this formula, first quantity multiply fourth quantity equal to second quantity multiply third quantity. If we want to find out fourth quantity, then we have to second quantity multiply third quantity divide by first quantity. If we want to find out first quantity, then we have to do second quantity multiply third quantity divide by fourth quantity. If we want to find out second quantity, then first quantity multiply fourth quantity divide by third quantity. If we want to find out third quantity, then first quantity multiply fourth quantity divide by second quantity. See this, 2:3 equal to 8:4. We have to multiply first quantity and fourth quantity. First quantity 2 and fourth quantity is blank, multiply. Second quantity is 3, third quantity is 8. We have to multiply like this. Then we keep blank here, box here. Then 2 will divide here. If 8 is divided by 2, this is 4. 4 multiply 3 equal to 12. Therefore blank equal to 12. The fourth quantity is 12. The ratio will be 2:3 equal to 8:12. See this, 7 is to blank, second quantity is blank, third quantity 42, fourth quantity 54. Then we have to do first quantity multiply fourth quantity. First we have to do first quantity multiply fourth quantity. This is first quantity 7 multiply fourth quantity 54, and second quantity multiply third quantity. Second quantity is box and third quantity is 42. And if we want to find a blank, then 42 will be divided. If 42 is divided by 7, it will be 6. If 59 is divided by 6, it will be 9. Therefore, in the blank there will be 9. The second quantity will be 9. Therefore, the ratio will be 7:9:42 52. If there are 3 quantities, the second square equal to first multiply third. Therefore, second equal to first multiply third root over. The first quantity is 2, second quantity is blank, third quantity is 8. So second square equal to, we done first multiply third. Second is blank, blank square equal to first multiply third, 2 multiply 8. Then 2 multiply 8 equal to 16. Second square, if we take up the square, then we have to put here root over. Therefore, the second equal to blank equal to 16 root over equal to 4. In the blank space there will be 4. Therefore 2:4:8. The ratio will be 2:4:8. If C A is to B equal to 2:3 and B is to C equal to 4:5, then to find out A is to B is to C, we have to do this 2 multiply 4, 8, and cross multiply 4 multiply 3, 12. Again 3 multiply 5, 15. Like though we have to multiply 5 like this, 2 multiply 4, 8. Then again we have to multiply like this, 4 multiply 3, 12. Then again we have to multiply like this, 3 multiply 5, 15. Like though we have to multiply like the to find out three quantities successive ratio continued proportion, we have to find out like this: A is to B equal to 2 is to 3 and B is to C equal to 4 is to 5. If A is to B is to C equal to 8 is to 12 is to 15. See this math and read your textbook. Proportion chapter, you read your textbook properly. If you don't read your textbook, you can't understand this math. Thank you.